Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 5 of the night. We didn't think tonight would go this long, but you know what? I am here for it. We are ready to rumble. We have all the boys on the map. My boy Twee and I are keen as punch. Scratch that, reverse it. We're keen as a bean. Rhymes are the best caster's friend. But still, we're looking for that 4-man down bot side again. They really love this.
Oh, we saw this one last game. See the ward there this time. They sniffed it out this time, which I like that. That's good.
They knew. They were like,
what are they going to lose on the top side for this? Right, so it's a bit cheeky, right, to walk as 5, but the reason you don't often see this is because of what Corki's doing right now. You see where the Corki is on the minimap? He's just walked in and put a really, really nice deep ward. That's going to see Raptors, and I'm actually stealing that for my solo queue. I've never seen that before. That's going to see if Trundle starts Raptors, it's going to see that, and it's going to see if Trundle starts red. So that's a really, really pretty... Well, so not Trundle. It's Sejuani, sorry, is the jungler. But it's going to see, no matter where Sejuani starts, unless it's Krugs, which you can't do, if she starts topside, it's going to see exactly where she is and where she clicks after her first camp. So it's going to give a lot of safety to all your laners. That's why you don't see the 5-man stacks in bot side, because it opens up the opportunity for you to just walk in and get a ward like that. And this is really losing for Cho'Gath. You cannot take this fight right now.
Easily walking away, trying to get a little bit of poke back. Nicely done. Did you really not know about that ward?
No, I didn't. I just ward Raptors, man. I'll be honest. That's
really.
Yeah.
I have been warding in that spot that he warded for a long time, and it's only because I know you can see both, and I just learned that from watching pro players. They're like, they put a ward. I'm like, why did they do that? And it's they can see both, because then the other side of that. Oh, pokey.
I know the one on blue. I know the one on blue.
And then you can go for, I think the other one's somewhere around like here, or it's somewhere up here actually. If you can get deep enough, you ward in somewhere in here, and you can just see them starting Raptors or moving through everything. So let's go back to watching gameplay though.
It's actually slightly different. It's right on, there's a little triangle on like the wall, and it's right on that triangle, so you can get there pretty easy. It's a very good top lane ward. I know that one. Anyway. We'll talk about the game here. So top lane should be very winning for Trundle. I don't think that Cho'Gath should have any chance at trading against him. Yep. Sometimes what you'll see the Cho'Gaths do to try and mitigate the matchup, whenever it's a really bad matchup like a Darius or a Set or an Olaf or something like to run you down, they will play Hail of Blades. And essentially all that is trying to look scary. It's like when spiders like go up on their hind legs or whatever to like look at you. Hail of Blades is Cho'Gath's way of doing that. It's trying to disincentivize you from trading with him. Cho'Gath's gone Grasp at this game, so that means that if Trundle walks at him, he will just bash his skull in every single trade. There's like pretty much no way Cho'Gath will ever win, and that's just kind of how it is. So top should be really, really hard for Cho'Gath to play if Trundle does good wave management. Yes. If Trundle doesn't do good wave management, the Cho'Gath will be able to farm for free, and then the game will be very easy after the first couple items. That's what's going to be. So Pokey's wave management versus Baked Beans wave management. Whoever's better is going to win.
And they get the level 3. They're looking to move forward. Full metal wants damage. This is the early game. The flash forward from Tiki. Can they get enough damage? As they are very low. It looks like Boyle is getting the double flash. They want more. The barrier is perfect. They might be able to pick up one. They can't even do it. What is going on, Twee?
I mean, that's unreal. I mean, every single summoner has been invested, barring the Varus barrier there, and nothing happened. I mean, that is pretty brutal. I think overall that probably favors the Varus.
Yes.
Obviously it favors the Varus because he's up his barrier, but even if Varus were to use barrier there, it favors them just because there's more threat. Excuse me. If Yunara falls behind, she's more screwed than if Varus falls behind. Is this?
Ooh, the flashes, but here comes Plant. Gets the flash out of Casual as well, who should be able to comfortably just kite this one out. But here comes Lilia as well. Look how low Thor is. Oh, tried to land that bowling ball. If that landed, it would have spelled disaster.
Luckily, it did not. And I think Thor's having a really hard time in that mid lane. It's a tough matchup, but if you just look at the farm there, one of them is Chovying and one of them is like Bronze Chovying. And the one that's Bronze Chovying is on 16 farm, if I wasn't being clear enough. That's really, really rough. Really, really rough. You can see his reset here is Ruby Crystal and refillable potions. Not what you want. Particularly going against the Corki has tier, but he also got a longsword and refillable. So he's really chilling. Really, really chilling here, the Corki.
Especially that little tier giving a little bit more mana. It's going to start stacking up too. So it depends if they want to go like the mana immune or if they build that second, depending on what they're sort of feeling. I can't actually remember what Corki builds. Is it Kraken or do you still just go mana immune?
I think it's Triforce, actually. Triforce Manamune is what the Corkis are doing nowadays. I really like what Thor did just then. So it's very, one of the things that you could fall into is actually there's a gank going to happen. I'll talk to you about the matchup after this gank happens because I think it might be a bit lethal.
Oh, couldn't get it as the flash goes forward for Plant. They're trying to land a little bit more CC. Plant actually took way too much. Casual's throwing up the broccoli because he's eaten good tonight.
Oh man, that's really brutal. I can understand exactly what Plan's going for there. There is no flash on the Corki. Your Salus has good gank setup. Your Salus lands the W, lands the E, Corki's chunked. Now you go for the Q flash, but the Q flash just barely misses. Then he gets overzealous for the stun, thinks they have the damage to one-shot him, just doesn't quite, and the kill doesn't go his way. It's brutal. It's brutal. I was going to say, I really like the way that Salus is trading, though. It's very tempting in matchups where you're hard losing by range to just sit there and let them win. If you do that, you are guaranteed to lose. The only way to actually win in a matchup where you're statistically losing is to contest them and to see if they're good enough to punish you. And what Thor was doing there was Eing forwards, Wing, taking an aggressive electrocute trade, trying to make it a little bit volatile, trying to see if you can get something done. That's what you need to be doing. It's what Faker does versus Chovy. It's what the best players in the world will be doing against each other. You need to be doing that in these matchups where you think you're losing.
Now you can see as well, Baked Beans, who actually is up in farm, getting a good knock-up. Can he turn this? No way he actually does this. Pokey.
I mean, he's dead. He's dead.
Does get the healing back off. Another knock up, the flash out. Oh, Pokey's bleed was beautiful.
I mean, that is completely unplayable matchup, by the way. Shundle has, I mean, he has pickaxe longsword in his inventory, right? So I don't think that there's any reason Baked Bean should be taking that fight. It was nice bait from Pokey, using the subjugate to heal up out of that execute range right at the last second there. Baked Beans got baited, flashed out, wasn't enough. And yeah, worked out pretty well for Pokey there. Still down a level though, so the wave management... Oh no, he's not. Never mind. He's up a level. Ignore me. That's all good.
I don't want to ignore you. Oh, they're looking at Pokey though. Here's Arson Joker as well. There's the big pillar. Is it going to get enough damage off as good knock-up hits? Not level 6 for Arson Joker. Trying to get that little sleep. It's not going to get it done. And Pokey can just skadoodle out, is all I say.
I think it's really, like, they're going to get this dive off.
Ah.
Okay, wow, they really got that dive off. That was a lot cleaner than I was expecting. He just gobbled him. I was going to say, I think that's not good for Lilia, by the way. And the reason is because Lilia is such a high-tempo champion, it's really important she gets lots of farm. She's currently down farm on Sejuani. She did that gank with her Raptors and red buff and Krugs up the whole time. So she's on the top side, she had to reset, and now she's walking to her jungle. She still hasn't even started the Raptors, which means she's going to be down like probably a full cycle over what she should be. I think Lilia should just be full clearing on repeat, not entirely sure about ganking. Oh, beautiful. Frozen is going to land, but can they get a little bit more as Thor is low, trying to get a bit more damage off. Oh, beautiful work from Casual, cleaning up, and now he's saying, I will just try and sidestep everything. Where is Plan going? Arson Joker's now saying, I can come in for this fight, but just trying to slow it down. Does have level 6, can get the sleepy time off, but Plan needs to go back onto Casual. He's trying to get back into the wave. He's trying to walk away. He sidesteps it. The sleep is perfect. Arson Joker cleans up the fight, and Casual lives to fight another day. Okay, can I point out something here? Arsenine Joker has just sacked his whole game to do that. Level 6. He's still level 6. Oh my god, and Boyle does throw out the chains, but Tiki's so low. The flashes go forward. Can they get a little bit more damage off? One more attack should do it. They lock up 1-for-1. Now it's Salami versus Full Metal, who has flashed forward. No mana on Milio. The little cozy campfire can't help you for long. And now you can see that Arson Joker is coming back up. Looking straight for the Trundle. Oh, the damage is disgusting. What is going on with this game? That's unreal. He just cast the subjugate, didn't even get the healing off before he got one shot. The chomp and the Lilia damage at the same time. Okay, like, as much as Arsenine getting a lot done around the map right now, I guess it maybe makes up for the amount of camps he's missing, because his blue side has just died and respawned in the entire time that his red side's been up. So Arsenine has missed, like, I don't know how much CS now. He's missed so much. It's an insane amount that he's down. And Thor is just dead again, and he cannot do anything. They pick up the Void Grubs and another kill mid. Yeah. Okay, so it's a very proactive game, and it feels a bit weird. I think, on the whole, it's good for VBV. Obviously very good for VBV that the lanes are winning this much. But Lilia's game plan is so behind now. That's the only thing that is bad here. And look at the Varus. So there's two bad things. First of all, Varus has got away fairly unscathed. He's 81 CS to 56 Leonara. The second thing is that your carry Lilia jungle is level 7 at 9 minutes, and she should really be up an entire clear by now. So her tempo's very, very poor. 56 farm at 10 as a full clear jungler is really rough. But I guess she had to be like this because she had to hover the mid. She had to save people. it's a game of trade-offs, man. And I wonder if Oceanic's made the right decision. Probably he has.
Look, again, they're definitely thinking, how can we best serve the team? They're not thinking as individuals, as it sort of feels like. It feels like, how can we navigate this team fight and this team comp where Cho'Gath wasn't actually winning, and now he's actually gone quite even into this lane. So I think they're saying, if we just keep this Cho'Gath relevant, keep him around, and then give Casual everything he needs. Just let Casual do Casual things. 3-0-1 with a Triforce. Honestly, scares the dickens out of me.
Yeah. I think it's also interesting to me that Trundle has gone for Bork. Personally, not a fan.
Why?
Two reasons. First of all, Trundle's a very high-tempo champion.
Yep.
Trundle, it's very important that you need to be able to clear your waves as fast as you possibly can. The way you impact the game versus big meatball champions like Cho'Gath is not through killing him on repeat. It's by forcing him to sit under his tower while you kill his jungler and take his jungler's camps and take his waves and stuff. As there might be a fight right here.
Looks like Lilia could be caught. Chains go out, but a flash is better. And looks like this deer does get out of dodge, and now they need to walk away as Arsene Joker is still being chased out by Boilers. The polymorph looks good, but can they turn this fight around? It's Full Metal trying to take a lot of damage, but still wants to walk back in, jumping in. The wild growth is good. Dashes go out, but no, it's not going to be enough. The sleepy time's nice, but can they do it? Oh, the Milio hitting them with everything. There's beautiful breath of life back into this team as Boyle gets the triple kill.
That is game ruining. That is completely game. The Milio ult getting so much value there. Boyle getting the triple. Lilia is so behind from the play earlier that she just wasn't able to have the damage to be able to make that play happen. Now you see the enemy team cashing in on the tempo mistakes. She's paying for the play she did earlier by being weaker right now. That's the problem. All the plays she did earlier, she's now weak because of it. Okay, now let's talk about the Bork, because he's just finished the Bork. What Bork will allow Trundle to do is beat the hell out of Cho'Gath. That is not what Trundle needs to do. What Trundle needs to do is kill Cho'Gath's minions so Cho'Gath can't play the game.
Oh my god. No way.
What the hell is this?
Oh my god. He was fighting in the middle of a wave. Continue with your point though.
What Trundle needs to do is not beat up Cho'Gath. As you can see, Cho'Gath's beating the hell out of him anyway. Cho'Gath's a big meatbag, alright? You're not going to kill Cho'Gath even with Bork unless he's completely trolling, right? What you need to be able to do is kill his waves so you can get off vision. That's it.
Yeah.
Trundle can't do that without Tiamat. He can't do that without Ravenous Hydra. So you go Ravenous Hydra, Cho'Gath can never interact with you. You're just taking his plates, and then you start messing with Lilia. So Cho'Gath is stuck under tower. He's chilling there. And Lily's in her jungle, you go kill her. That's what I think Trundle should be doing in this game. Instead, he's gone Bork, which means he's going to be more potent in the 1v1. But can he really make that work?
Oh, chains go out, but it's not going to be enough as Boyle is very happy to miss that one as the plant is coming in, cleans up. First tower is secured mid, and we're now looking at Thor getting hit with a beatdown once again. Lilia is there just to clean up 3-1, but the dragon is available. No Lulu, but no Silence, the 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, I mean, I think in terms of the game as well, top's really just not going to matter at this point. If the game is going this fast, mid is a real problem here. Is actually the Bork's going to have some value if this trade is extended.
Get it done. Baked beans, a fresh can, just taken to a boil.
Yeah, I mean, Drake's going to be taken here. The play on the top side of the map is good, so Trundle might get some plates here. That'd be nice. Arsenine has cleared most of his camps, so this Drake isn't too bad for his tempo. You still see his 69 farm playing a full clear jungler at 13 minutes here. Gets the dragon down. Now the fight might break out though.
Oh, it just doesn't hit. The glacial is nice, but there they get the nice little breath of life. It is keeping them relevant. Arsene Joker wants to dodge away. It's very hard to catch a cheeky little deer, but still, they secure the dragon. They get out with their lives.
Yeah, I think it's a really nice play as well. From Arsenine there, clears his camps, goes to the dragon, barely escapes with his life. It's good. It's very good. While he's strong right now, he needs to be impacting the map. He's doing a good job of that. Sejuani pretty behind, Silas pretty behind. They're doing a good job of abusing the fact that their mid-jungle are way stronger, using it to get the objectives around the map. You can see that Trundle isn't getting priority into Cho'Gath though. This is lack of Tiamat right there. He just doesn't have he doesn't have the wave clear. He can't do it. So Cho'Gath is actually getting move on Trundle. That is completely illegal. So it's not going to matter unless the Cho'Gath is able to do something with the move. We'll see if he is, but Baked Beans is going to be able to impact the map in a much more significant way than Pokey is at this current rate.
Let's have a look at another lane though real quick. We're loving top lane. What is happening bot? Because that's a 5-1 Varus that has gone unannounced for quite a while. Up 40 CS. And even though we're looking at top, you have to be worried about this Varus who's very, very close. He's on hit Varus like I mentioned in draft 2, so he's going to be clearing out people very quickly. and he's almost got the Rage Blade, but he's already got the Balk, and now they're already looking for it. So the Wild Growth ain't going to help you, but the Polymorph will.
Oh, good poly.
As they can get you out alive. Wow, really nicely played.
Yeah, okay, so that poly was brilliant. So Lulu got stacked up with a massive amount of damage from the Varus passive. If that Q were to go off, Lulu would have immediately died. This is going to be very bad.
The flash forward, the flash away. Pokey does get the healing. The smite is there. You can't out-damage a Cho'Gath Chomp. No, you cannot, sir.
That's really bad. He's going to lose top tower now. It's really funny. It's kind of a push and pull this game. Like, bot side's obviously getting bludgeoned by this Varus. You can just see how much value he's getting out of this Balk. Lulu's forced to use absolutely everything if she wants to stay alive. She oversteps for half a second. But at the same time, top is going to be bludgeoned by Baked Beans and Oceanic. They're working in unison really well to break open this game. Is Corki now.
This is bad. This flashes. Is really bad. Tiki does hit the Polymorph, but now they're trying to get a little bit more. No Chains of Corruption are able to land because Boyle is trying to jump back. Does have a lot of damage. That Q did so much. The piercing arrow nicely placed, and now Casual could be caught out. It was a reverse play. As now they're flashing forward. They land the stun. This could be the freest kill. Wild Growth onto Thor. They're keeping them going. Casual still alive. They're sending the campfire. It's too much. Look at Full Metal flashing out, trying to keep this team aligned. And a huge reverse play from DSG.
Okay, so that looks really good. Casual comes bot. He's like, yes, we're going to kill the Varus. I have so much damage. I'm going to use my lead as the Corki to shut down your massive win condition and allow us to win the game through top. He tries to do it. He walks up. He gets a bunch of damage on the Varus. It's looking really good. And then suddenly Plan comes out of nowhere and switches on his head entirely. Then Casual tries to get away, barely manages to escape, and finally is finished off by a flash Milio Q.
Yeah.
the thing about the fact that he's finished off by a flash Milio Q is that the person who gets the kill is Milio. So even though Casual kind of ended it by going bot and dying, he didn't die to the Varus.
Whoa.
Wow.
What?
I mean, not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close. Not even close.
Not even close.
Ridiculous.
Well, Casual's definitely feeling like they're in a pretty good spot. Again, I feel like Silas should have been trying to go topside a little bit more, just because if you can steal the Chomp and get a couple kills as he has to flash, you could just use the sleepy time. There it is. He's trying to get his own resets instead, and he cannot do it. Baked Beans, 3-1-1. This is a big Cho'Gath.
Yeah, I mean, the question is Boyle going to be enough in this game to carry this mid and top canyon? That's the real question here. So top is complete ruins. Mid is even more ruins. Like, Casual is just running the... I don't even think it was necessarily a lane gap. In either case, the Cho'Gath is just a complete monster off the back of Arse9's health. And Casual got a bunch of kills in the skirmishes in the early game. And that's it. Now Silas has a really hard time playing the game. The only person who has any hope of carrying here is Boyle. Yeah. But he has Emilio. That's important. It's two people versus the world here. Sejuani can peel for him. Silas is a bunch of meat, and so is Trundle. Maybe it's enough. Maybe it's enough. We've seen ADCs do funny things in the past. I'll tell you what, if Ruler was playing this game, I'd put my money on him to carry. Yeah. Especially with a score like 5-1 and 2. 2 items completed. Looking to get a little bit of magic resist. That could be a wit's end, potentially, but the Ruby Crystal tells different, so we'll have to see what they're looking to build. But now, whoa, there was a flick to the side. Casual able to lock it out a little bit more. Just can they get a little bit more as the Cozy Campfire is keeping Boyle feeling very good. A lot of damage coming out. Target Boyle. But look at Plan. The Wild Growth is even better as they're trying to get even more damage. The Polymorph is good. Plan still very tanky, and they have to disengage. Oh my god. I mean, no one connected with anyone there. So again, it's the same position we've had in the last couple games. When you have these really fed ADCs, it's so precarious how you have to play the fights. They need to connect with Boyle if they want to be able to keep going. They didn't connect with Boyle with their key CC. Cho'Gath missed his Q. They didn't land a Lily asleep. They didn't land anything, so they couldn't force onto Boyle. But at the same time, Boyle's an ADC. He's limited by his health pool. He's not allowed to force onto them. So both teams just kind of handshake agree to walk it off, and it's going to result in Baked Beans eating the dragon here and getting better tempo over DSG. That's another dragon going down to the side of VBV. Their win condition coming very much online. Boyle not able to impact the game, really, in the way he'd like to. Look, and Baked Beans might just be a simple can, but could be building up to a full case of them because they have got the Heartsteel, the Thornmail, the damage is good. Now they're trying to get the sleepy time on the Lily. The good flash out keeps them alive and out of distance. Yeah, I mean, they do burn the Lily a flash though. So again, the way I think about this, is very similar, again, very similar to last game. It's not about the Lilia being able to get away, it's about Lilia being able to get onto Varus. Now she doesn't have the threat of Q-Flash ult. That's gone. It's because of your good play from Silas, your Varus is safer, and that is good. The question is, they have 5 minutes now where they can utilize the fact that Lilia is a little bit weaker to maybe impact the map with Varus a bit more, maybe play for a tier 2, mid, tier 1, I don't know. But they're gonna have to use it somehow. Steel peel the Varus. Look at the Varus build, by the way, going tanky. So
yeah,
the whole hopes and dreams of his team is on their back. The Varus player has to do so much work here. He's building tanky. I really like it. It's going to be very hard. It's going to be very, very hard. One mistake and it's lights out for DSG.
Look, honestly, Artican, the next objective on. We've hit the 20-minute mark. Baron up in 5 minutes. This is where these teams are heading to. Each game has gone at least 35 minutes because neither team can really finalize that objective play because they've been playing so close. What do you think it's going to come down to?
It's going to come down to execution. Very, very much just come down to execution. It's about whether or not this Varus can get away with it. He's got enough damage to be able to pump. He's got a bit of HP, so he's got a little bit of a life bar to play with. But if he dies, it's over. If he lives, they win. That is it.
They just stole the blue.
Both teams have one guy they got to kill.
That's disgusting. They just took the blue away.
That is pretty disgusting.
Planned was not happy with that one. He said that was not planned. But now they're looking at Tiki. Wild growth. Stolen. They did look for something there, but now they want to take this fight. Look at Baked Beans. This is a menace. He has to flash the wall. They've caught out the Lilia. They've abandoned their jungler. The TP is now coming in. It's a 5v3. Where's Casual? He is not here for this fight. I feel like they just need to walk away.
And that's their best tool for shutting down Boyle. Gone. Just like that. Now they have to rely on, I guess, Cho'Gath landing a Q or Lilia flash polymorphing or something. They're just not going to have that. And they know. They know that they can take this fight now because they have no way of killing Boyle. So they're just going to start the Atacon, bait them into walking into them. They say, you come take this fight. Come stop us from doing Atacon. We will crush you. You can't kill Boyle. He's too good.
Now they're looking to see who's there. They are looking at it. They throw up the pillar. It's going to get enough done as the slow is so good. It actually slowed 3 members. You are chasing a giant dinosaur.
And this is a masterclass on how to play around a Fed ADC, by the way. They're doing such a good job of carting him around the map to every single objective, using him as a sledgehammer, as a very blunt instrument to just force their way to getting things they want. Now they're going to put him back on mid, or I guess send him top, maybe to deal with Casual. I think I'd put him mid here, but you can send him top as well. Maybe they're going to flash ult him or something like that. If Casual dies, it's pretty good. Baron obviously spawning in 2 minutes' time. That's going to be the next thing. Boyle will get very tanky very, very soon. At the same time, Corki's getting more and more damage. So just as Boyle is very fed, Corki is also fed enough to one-shot everyone on DSG. So it's kind of a difficult balance here. They need to get a pick onto someone who matters, DSG. They need to find someone who matters. Then they need to take a 4v5, and they need to keep Boyle alive. They need to stop Casual from touching Boyle. If all these things go well, they will win the fight. It's what we've been seeing them do so far. They're capable of it. Can they continue doing it? That's the question.
Yeah, Boyle now looking at this Cho'Gath as they may have caught him out. Chains of Corruption do just hit point rank, and now Cho'Gath stolen his ultimate. The chomp is good, but here comes Arson Joker. But looks like he's just gone. Boyle is absolutely running rampant, and he's unstoppable.
I mean, he's just gliding on them. It's absolute L9 masterclass from this Varus player, bro. He's just running around gliding, orb walking like a freak. It's like he's got WASD already.
Oh, man.
It's insane. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. They just fought out their damage there. They don't have any way of killing the Varus. They brought both CC agents, sent it towards the Varus. The Glacial Prison forced to be cleansed. Now they have no Mikhails. This game is falling to pieces. Look at top lane.
Yeah, Trundle's just easy sit pushing in the side. The dragon is about to come up as far as I'm aware, but I'm going to turn that on because I need those timers. Yeah, 30 seconds, I thought so. And now they're looking. Look at Boyle. They're saying we need to kill him. He's got no ulti available. There's a lot of damage for Casual, but can they get it done as they're throwing everything out? The Cozy Campfire is good. It's keeping a little bit more, but no, Boyle is inevitable. He's on fire. He's melting through the enemy. He does not care who you are. You are cooked like a potato. Planned picks up a kill. Thor tanked the tower, and it looks like DSG has turned this game on its head.
They can't kill him. They just can't kill him. He's unkillable. Boyle is making the game look too easy right now. He's running around clicking on everybody. And
stop. 11-1.
What is going on in this? Trundle's killing the top tower.
They left the Trundle to his own demise, and he is the split-pushing demon. He still dies, but they get the dragon. 2 dragons apiece now here, Twee. I am nervous. You have to kill the president.
They can't. I think they missed their opportunity. We just saw the Corki full pumping into him. Corki sent flash. Corki sent everything. Full damage. Big packages, like loads blasting on his face. Like, it was insane amounts of damage going into this Varus. And he lived.
He lived. 3k gold. Let's see what he buys. I'm going to hide it. It's 3k gold. Let's just see what he buys here.
Surely just another defensive item. You can't... Ready? Or Terminus or something.
We're going to wait for him to back. I'm just going to sit on gold. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be Terminus? I think Terminus is a good buy.
Yeah, I would go Terminus.
He's just spent all of it. It's Terminus. Yep, good call.
Dang. There we go.
Holy shit. Baron is up.
Terminus as well is that interaction with Jackshow. So Terminus will increase his armor and MR, and then Jackshow will percentage increase that. So if we thought he was hard to kill before, now he's harder to kill, and his DPS output is higher. This build just gets better as the game goes on.
Oh my god, he's going to be absolute. And especially, I think the big takeaway here is the Milio as well. Every time we've seen him fight, this Milio has sat on him, cozy campfire, given all the cleansers. They've literally just said, we'll give Varus every tool in the book to win these fights, and they've played it so well. He's making it look very hard for the enemy team Boilers, but I cannot overstate how impressive it is what he's doing. Yes.
11-1 as an ADC in this season of League of Legends, when the whole team is relying on you not dying, and all they want to do is kill you. All the enemy team wants to do is get you dead. Going 11-1 and hard carrying a game like this is very, very difficult.
And I think Baked Beans might have been caught out because they're sending all members up topside. The Baron is available, so they like to be up here. But Baked Beans is pretty tanky. It's going to take a lot, but don't worry. Varus is here in the wings. And look where Trundle is down in the bot side too. He's taken towers. They picked him up.
Emilio's dead.
Boyle is just cleaning up. Emilio's gone. Now they can go straight onto it. Sleepy time is good, but there's no one else there. Yanara's trying to get the damage done. The damage is not there. Pokey actually had to TP back in. Boyle is just jumping through. They picked up the Silas. Now they're looking at Trundle. The troll hovering on the bridge is not going to be enough, and they need to look at Baron, but they just can't do it.
Dude, it's like night and day when the Milio is alive versus when he isn't. You see the amount of damage that Boyle was just not able to deal there because he was so scared. With second Milio dies, he's no longer just a lethal threat. It's a two-man act, actually. Milio and Varus together are what's threatening. And VBV just isolated the Milio from the Varus, took him out, and now it's a 2 for 2.
And honestly, big respect to Trundle in this game too. They had such a rough time into this Cho'Gath early. Now look at all the towers they've taken. They've almost broken topside, and they've cleaned up bot side. It's just an open season right now, and Casual says, nah, fuck Trundles. I don't give a shit. I'm going to blast the hell out of him, and he goes to town.
Down he goes. Yeah, I think it's pretty tough. Like, Corki 3 item is unreal. Like, level 16 Corki 3 item just one-taps you. That is a 3-item Trundle that he just made fun of. Absolute one-shotage. It was ridiculous. Clown shoes have been replaced. His feet have been replaced with clown shoes, rather. And he's a whole circus act. It's brutal up there. It's brutal up there. Baron now next on the menu. 16 to 17 in the kills. It's so close yet again.
Awesome
Everything on the shoulders of Varus.
Walked into a Varus and met the fate. And now Tiki walked into the same Varus. Even with a polymorph and a wild growth, you cannot escape.
That's going to end with a whimper, isn't it? It's going to end with a whimper. It's just someone walked on a control ward and down they go. Now the Baron, I think, very much on the menu. No vision for VBV. And DSG, out of nowhere, I think they're just going to win. Like, we're not going to win, but they're going to get the Baron. That's for sure. And it gets exponentially harder from here.
It's a huge upset because they won game 1 pretty cleanly. Game 2, it was a bit tough neck, but you could just see that Voidborn was so in touch with it. And now Corki is blasted. See you later, Boyle. 16-1. This is the peak 80 carry games, if ever I've seen it, because that is the freest Baron in League of Legends.
Boyle is having the game of his lifetime right now. He's playing out of his mind. It cannot be emphasized enough how ridiculously impressive what he's doing is. It is so cool. That smite was a little bit early. We don't mind. Here comes Cho'Gath. Maybe he's completely blind. That is a bit suspicious. But now they just open mid, and I think the game is... it's really hard. It's really, really hard to fight. How do you kill this Varus? I just don't think you can.
It's just
sure, Trundle will die here, but...
I don't even know if there's any damage to follow up, but yeah, Yanara is now here, and Trundle's still...
flashed. Just send it. You know, he's not needed, though. You know what I mean? He's not the president.
No.
That's like a passenger.
Okay, Boyle's gone full aggressive. He's finished off with a Kraken.
I don't love that. I would have gone like Bloodthirster or something in his spot.
Yeah,
but honestly,
yeah.
if you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
Look, Kraken's still pretty strong right now. I don't know if it's super strong in this late in the game, but they're looking at this drag. It's just gone. It's just gone.
Dead. Just vanished. Goodbye, dragon. That's 3 dragons. A little bit more heal and shield power and tenacity from that dragon. So what that means is that not only is Varus going to be CC'd for less long, it means that Milio shields are going to be bigger on Varus. So every Chemtech dragon is like, usually Chemtech Soul sucks. Chemtech dragons in this game are really good just because you have one guy that needs to live. Oh man. It's so hard.
And this is 30 minutes into the game now. This is where we see Chains Corruption just go sideways. Just not enough as now they're chasing down Thor. If they can get the slows off, they might be able to catch him. The flash goes forward. He has to flash to the side. The aggression is still there. They're looking at mid. They know no Chains of Corruption means they might have a bit of a freer time looking at this tier 2. They can just walk down as 5. We have seen the Voidborns get this done in a green team capacity.
I don't love how aggressively Boyle's positioning. I think he might be having a bit of happy gaming syndrome. Because right now, he's very fed, don't get me wrong.
Yep.
But there was 2 instances right there. One of the times he got hit by Cho'Gath Q, which is pretty illegal, I think.
Yeah.
He wasn't collapsed on because they were a bit scared to go for it. And I understand why they're a bit scared, but I think Boyle needs to be really, really careful. Now, I'm not saying that he's going to screw it up, because obviously he hasn't so far. He's played unreal. But he needs to close this out cleanly. Like, this is still not a close game. Like, unironically, if Boyle dies, there's 4 kills for DSG.
Yeah.
Without Boyle.
Yep.
There's 4. So when Boyle dies, the game ends, right? Like DSG will literally just instantly lose the game if Boyle dies. So it's he needs to be very careful. He needs to be very careful.
Thor's actually having a bit of a rough time as he's walked straight back into Baked Beans. And now they're trying to do anything they can, and Boyle is just blasting through this Cho'Gath, the sleepy time, and the damage is there. The frozen tomb's good. Look at him cleaning house. This could be a pentakill. He's got the double, but they're going to take out Boyle. It's not enough. He's so close. It's a triple kill for this Varus. They can look to end this game right here, right now, Twee. And it's a huge turn. DSG are putting it on the back of their AD carry, and he is proving invaluable.
He's making me eat my words. I'm like, I think Boyle's playing a bit too aggressively here. I think we probably should chill out a little bit in the game. He just walked up, blast coned into their face, and then killed them all.
Pokey wasn't even there. Pokey was butt.
He just killed everyone. I mean, Pokey's been spectating the whole game, let's be honest. Like, no flame on that guy. He's been playing great, I'm sure. But it is absolute, like, everyone on that team, with the exception of Salami, is spectator to the spectacle of Boyle.
And Casual's just absolutely blown up again. Boyle says, no, I want this win. I want to be the new champion of the OSS. Boyle is him, ladies and gentlemen. The hugest play in Oceanic history. The AD carry got it done today.